I thought the forest was supposed to be peaceful at night, silent, calm, maybe a little eerie. But when I pulled the curtain back, what I saw wasn't peaceful. It wasn't calm. It was waiting for me. As the curtain slid open, my breath caught in my throat. The first thing I noticed was the forest. It didn't look the same as it had during the day. The trees swayed unnaturally, though there wasn't even a hint of wind. Shadows twisted and danced, forming shapes I couldn't quite make out. But then, I saw it. A figure stood just beyond the tree line, its body unnervingly still. It wasn't human, at least not entirely. Its limbs were too long, and its head tilted at an impossible angle, as if it were listening. But the worst part? Its eyes. Two glowing pinpricks of white light stared straight at me. I stumbled back, heart pounding. Was this what my parents had been trying to protect me from? Suddenly, a memory surfaced, one I hadn't thought about in years. When I was 6, I woke up to a scratching noise at my window. Too scared to look, I ran to my parents' room. I remember my dad holding me tightly, whispering over and over, "It can't come in unless you let it know you see it." That phrase echoed in my mind as I realized my mistake. I had seen it, and now it knew. I clutched the curtain, ready to close it, but my hands wouldn't stop shaking. The figure began to move, each step slow and deliberate, as though savoring the moment. It reached the edge of our yard, and I swear I saw its mouth curl into a grin. Suddenly, my bedroom door burst open. My dad stormed in, his face pale as a sheet. "You didn't..." he whispered, his eyes darting to the open window. "I'm sorry," I stammered. "I just wanted to know..." "You looked," he said, cutting me off. "God help us." Before I could ask what he meant, the scratching started. "What do you think the figure is? Should I have listened to my parents, or was I right to look? Share your theories in the comments.